guys, Benny here, and welcome to the ultimate gaming setup for 2026. I've spent a lot of time, money, and effort in making the perfect room to stream, game, and create content from, and I hope you also find some inspiration for yourself to add to your own setup, because I've not done one of these for many years, and it's scary how much it's transformed. My gaming setup is right here as we enter the room, but I'm not gonna show you that just yet. We're gonna start with the back, but we've got this shelf setup, which is filled with things that mean a lot to me. So we've got like the 100K YouTube plaque up here, which was one of the original plaque designs, which we got in like 2015. They now give you this kind of like full silver one, which I need to make a second channel and try and go for at one point. I've also got a photo of a load of my best friends. We've got like James, Grace, Ali, Claire, and Andrew, the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. And I also have little mini me. We got this from COD Next one year, and it was just, they had this whole rig which was designed to kind of 3D scan you and kind of bring you out as your own Call of Duty action figure. We've also got the Xbox On 100K plaque. We've got a Murloc, which I got from Gamescom. I used to be a World of Warcraft obsessive. Also got these two figures, which mean a lot. My mum actually made these. So we've got like a penguin and a meerkat, and then also the Panna-Raisin, right? It's from Jellycat, and I will have none of you argue with me, but Panna-Raisins, the best pastry you can possibly have. Then there's loads of other goodies all over the shelves from like my partner's HyperX. So you've got like my headset, you've got like microphones, you've got mice, keyboards, all that good stuff that I use in the gaming setup that you'll see in a little bit. Down here, I have got my backpack. I'll actually show you this a little bit later in the video, but I take this with me everywhere I go. It allows me to stream, game, create content wherever I am in the world. It is ridiculous how good this setup is. In the corner, we then also have like loads and loads of cool boxes, right? Because these are prizes that go to you guys from streams, videos, things on Twitter, Instagram, and a big courtesy of that is because of my partner's HyperX. They gave us a load of products to be able to give to the community when a new game drops or we're doing something cool. So that is like my prize corner that rewards you guys. So if you haven't, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get involved in the streams and stuff like that in the future. We've then got a Peloton, which I'd like to say is here for a reason, but it's because it takes up too much space in the flat and it's the only place that it'll go. So it lives here. I use it a lot more than I used to. I got it in lockdown when I was like, I've got to do some exercise. So the Peloton existed and it is now there. But it is now time for the ultimate gaming setup. Okay, I've got to start with the two most important things on the desk. My PCs. I use the Omen 45L. Well, I use two of them. Now, there is a reason for this, and when you are streaming and you're creating content, you have one PC to game on, and then you have one PC that does all the kind of legwork. So the encoding, the recording, the actual streaming, running like all the back end stuff that you guys see in videos and streams would not be possible without this PC. But like I said as well, everything that I go through in this video will be linked down in the description. So if you want to go pick yourself an Omen 45L, which I definitely recommend, it's an absolute monster of a PC if you're looking to upgrade, there will be a link down in the description for you to check out. But I have two PCs. One, the gaming one is a 4090. I will be upgrading this to a 5090 very soon. And then we've got this one here, which has got a 3080 in it. This doesn't need as much GPU power as a gaming PC because I don't need as many incredible frames to run games at the highest possible level. Those are the two PCs that I use, the Omen 45Ls, but now we've got to take a look at the monitors. But I'm guessing before I sit down, you want to see the chair. Now, I use a Herman Miller body. This thing is a lifesaver for me. I spend many hours sat on my ass, and without this, I'd be concerned. If I was sat on a hard wooden chair like I used to, I don't know if I'd still be here. But here we go. We've got the chair, and now this is what I see in front of me. Now I'm gonna go through the displays because genuinely, these two monitors are the best monitors I've ever used. They are the Omen 31.5 Transcend. Now, They have got 4K resolution, 240 hertz, 2.1 display port, OLED. They are the most beautiful monitors when playing games I've ever used. You'll see it, like, it is so important for me when playing and like creating content to have like really good response time, great kind of resolution. So they're 31.5 inches. I've played on 27-inch monitors for a long time. This is the first time I've started using 31.5s, but that is why I've put them a little bit further back because, right, this is gonna be hilarious to you, but this is how I used to play games. I would grab the monitor and I would bring it and I would be inside it like this, which doesn't work on this sort of display. Like, there are old tournament photos with me like this. Don't do it. It hurts your eyeballs, but we'll just put the monitor back because, you know, it needs to be nice and aligned. But yeah, the Omen 31.5s, recommend it, link down in the description. And I've got another utility monitor, which I have like my chat, my Discords, all the streams up, Twitch, YouTube, all of that on the right. Then we've got my mouse and keyboards right here. So I use wireless, and then I use this switcher so I can switch between the two PCs. Because I use a 2-PC setup, I personally didn't want to have 2 mice and keyboards on my desk. So I've got this, so if I need to switch between it, I'll press that button and then I'll flip my mouse and keyboard to the PC, whichever one I'm using. We've then of course got my controllers. So I've got one Xbox controller, I've got one PlayStation controller, so whatever I'm using. And I've recently started using these. Now I used to think this was a gimmick, but it's called a control freak and it goes on your thumbstick. And it just gives you more kind of thumbstick area to work with, and it takes a while to get used to, but once you start using them, it really does help in the way that you can control your aim when you're playing a first-person shooter. It makes a big difference. The microphone that I use. Now, this is just come out very recently, and it is the HyperX Flipcast. Now, what is really cool about this microphone is it is not only just an XLR microphone, so it goes into my mixer that is also on my desk, my Rodecaster Duo. It's got a USB-C output as well. So when I'm traveling, I will take this microphone with me and be able to plug it into my laptop and still get incredible audio wherever I am. So whether I'm going to Call of Duty next, whether I'm going to play the new Battlefield, this comes with me in the bag and I'm able to make videos like I'm just at home. So incredible microphone to use, and that goes on this low profile arm. So when I'm streaming, I'm here in front and it's great. And then when I'm done, I can just move it to the side out of the way. So I've got my full peripheral when I'm playing or making videos, creating content, whatever I'm doing. Now, you'll also notice right in front of me, there is nothing there. And that is because we're using the camera to film this video right now, but it is a Sony FX3 G Master lens. Like, it is overkill, right? You do not need this. I'd recommend just getting a webcam, but I like making things as nice as they can be. And I was going like, no, we're making the ultimate gaming setup. We're making the best stream room possible. So I went for an insane camera. Then we've of course got this attached to my desk as well. This holds all my HyperX headsets. And if you want your own HyperX headset, check out the link down below. Then also Stanley Cup. Make sure you're getting your 3 liters of water a day. Very important when you're streaming and you're doing like 6 to 8 hour sessions. It's very easy to forget to hydrate. Also got a stream deck so I can control everything that I need to. So I can start recordings, I can mute, deafen, all of that jazz with the pedal on the floor. Now, if you're streaming and you're seeing this, I am notorious for mispressing the pedal, but I can like mute myself, I can deafen, I can record a clip, all of this just from my foot. So it's not cheats, it's just a foot pedal. But also something really, really cool with this desk, it's magic. Look at this. Everything raises together in one. So after doing like a 6 to 8 hour stream, sat down, I'll tend to go into stand mode, desk will go up, and then from here, I can continue to work. And I'll show you the back in a second because it took a lot of time, but I can then work quite happily on the setup, do what I need to do. We're lit by these 2 lights. We've got an Elgato key light and we've got this light, which I can never remember the name of, but it's just a different type of I kind of like to make myself look as pretty as possible, which is a hard job. Also, something really cool, are Philip Hue lights for the background. So we have it set up with our stream setup, but if we wanted to make it bright blue, we could. If we wanted to energize ourselves, we can do that. If we want to have a majestic morning, I don't know why it says majestic morning here, but this is a majestic morning. Can change things on the fly, make the room look as cool as possible, or change it depending on what we're playing or streaming. And then we've also, right, we're not done, right? Because we've got a couple other cool things, right? Which if I go around here, come here. Right, now this is like the back end stuff, right? This is the things that you don't really think about until you get to this point. But we have right here a NAS. Now, this is the ultimate storage solution, because if you're recording a lot of files, especially in 4K, you need a lot of storage. Now, this means that I can connect to it anywhere in my house, whatever PC I'm using, whatever setup I'm using. I can just kind of hop on, grab the files I need for recording or working with editors. And then behind that as well is my Xbox Series X, which is very important. So we've got this, which we can use to play and just kind of play games on. But we've got Black Ops 7, we've got Battlefield 6, lots of cool stuff coming up. But like I said, we're now gonna go check my portable gaming setup, right? Which is also very, very important. Now, of course, the most important thing for the portable setup is the laptop that you use, and I use the Omen Max 16, and this thing gives you desktop level performance on the go. It's got a 5080, 32 gig of RAM, a 240 hertz OLED display. So it's almost like I'm playing on the setup that we just checked on the go. It is absolutely insane, and I've streamed, recorded, made content all around the world with just this laptop. And if you want one for yourself, check out the link down in the description. I could not recommend it more if you need a powerful gaming laptop. Now, of course, that is the laptop that I'm running everything off of, but the bag is filled with so many goodies. Right here, when I open it up sideways, this now has everything I need to record and make content on the go. In here, just like we have my Rodecaster Duo, we've got the Rodecaster X. This means that I can plug my Flipcast microphone and camera into this, and it'll all capture and sync to go through OBS or anything, something like Meld on the laptop. I then also, of course, have the power brick in here. I'm just gonna be like unloading stuff. We've got an Ethernet cable, right? And I've just dropped my USB-C cable, but I will go get that. I've got an Ethernet cable. Now, this is really important. When you go into a hotel room, find the Ethernet port, plug it in, and then luckily, on the back of the Max 16, it's also got an Ethernet connection, which not every laptop does. I've also then got my face cam. Now, I use a DJI Osmo, so I will connect this by USB-C into my laptop, and it will kind of sit there, scan, record high quality face cam, which is really, really helpful. And it also scarily tracks you. So if you move around the room, it will follow you around. Then got cables upon cables, because everything needs to be wired up. Got the microphone of the Flipcast 2. We've got an extra webcam if we need it. Microphones, cables. We've got a weighted stand as well, so that I will set this up so I can have this on my desk, and I'm able to just kind of record a video with high quality audio thanks to the Flipcast, and then just loads of little cables. But that is my portable gaming setup and my ultimate gaming setup for 2026. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite bit was in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.